It's a party over here. Bring your people to the other side. Take them back roads. You might wanna bring your other ride. Big chrome wheels, custom paint, that ain't cutting it.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, because the world was not mind-controlled enough already, we now have something targeting maturity-stunted rural youth called Hick Hop. You can probably guess what it is by the name. A weird amalgam of country music meets hip-hop. Mind control is all about keeping society in their proper lane. So this genre embodies all of the stereotypes and cliches of country life that should honestly be insulting to anyone who actually lives in the country. It's a world where gangsta meets fishing, mudding, and four-wheeling. Just as crack eviscerated the inner cities and crystal meth targets rural communities. This kind of music has been conceived of in the same wing of hell that brought you WWF and spandex-clad rockers with makeup and perms.
South living, welcome to the country. Y'all born in the southern sticks, raised on a cattle farm, fishing down the Duck River, sipping on apple pie, smoking cedar shrub, got me floating, feeling super fine.
Whatever lane you see yourself in life, well, the devil will certainly cater to you. So you want to be a tough guy, gangster type, but you live out in the country and you don't want to be associated with Young Thug? In steps Hick Hop, the next natural progression from Kid Rock for the angry and disaffected white rural youth.
I'm feeling good. Catch me in the South Light, rolling in a blacked out, outrunning the sunrise. I'm feeling good. Devil on my hip, angel by my side, man. Everything is alright.
Sometimes I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. What is obvious to me since God yanked me out of the stupor in 2017 is still not obvious to, well, the majority of people living on planet Earth. It's easy to forget how effortlessly the devil keeps the wool pulled over our eyes when we're still living in the world, still living for moonshine or lean, whatever your preference. I presume many of those who listen to this kind of stuff are probably fairly conservative. It would even tell you they are Christian. But what this latest assault on rural youth promotes is drinking, smoking pot, and hooking up. It may be a newsflash to these lukewarm Christians, but, well, that's not Christian living. The guy's name is Demon. He calls his gun on his hip his devil. It's not exactly hard to see, but, again, with 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you probably don't see it.
Crimson tears falling, my shirt's blood stained, and the devil's forever my face. The devil's forever in my face.
If you're familiar at all with what happened with the hippie movement coming out of Laurel Canyon in the 1960s, you'll forgive me if I smell something not terribly organic about this burgeoning new genre of music we're seeing. They've literally come out of nowhere with this, and they have the same theme and sound, complete with their varied tattoos and songs of demons, devils, partying, and women. It just doesn't feel natural at all. It feels manufactured.
Some days I'm older than Paul, some days I'm 21, some days I'm infantile, but that's only when it's fun. Sometimes I'm mama's baby, sometimes I'm mama's pain, but I'm always God's son, even when I'm inside the flame.
Okay, let's just pause to summarize what's been said so far. Sometimes he is ungodly, but he's always God's son, even when he's not living right. That's terribly lukewarm and a poor example for what passes for Christian these days. But many of the fans of this genre and of Bubba would no doubt grab this lyric and say, he believes in God. Don't judge. We'll get to that after the next sampling. But I also want to draw your attention to the terribly organic tattoos he has. New South. He's the New South, ladies and gentlemen. Rural youth, rednecks, and hicks. Follow him. Why, he's the new Earl Scruggs.
Perhaps I feel the heat, maybe the flame engulfs me, but you will not sit on the fence about me. Hang
Standing in the devil's fire, loading up the furnace with black coal. I'm standing on a tightrope wire, over the void that fills my soul. I'm burning alive in flames of desire. I'm standing in the devil's fire.
So, what God is he talking about? He says he has a void in his soul, which is where Christ would reside through the Holy Spirit. There would be no void, and he's telling you how he's walking a tightrope, standing in the devil's fire, burning with desire. Good times, good times. But hey, singing this kind of stuff helps him get the VIP treatment at department stores. As Kanye said, he sold his soul and it was a crappy deal, but at least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Chasing after that dollar like it'll slow down my hurry. Settle all my worries when I get it in my wallet. Quit dipping long enough to own a pair of jeans that don't have a ring in the back left pocket.
He quit dipping long enough to buy a pair of jeans. How is this not insulting to country people? He's touched on almost every country stereotype and cliche you can think of in the span of a few seconds. He also seems to have an affinity for those old devil horns and Masonic poses we see over and over and over again. Nothing quite says country thug life like a middle-aged man who indeed likes a cheeseburger like this man. So if you want to be cool like Colt Ford, keep on listening to his mind control music. If you're working on coming to Jesus, as Colt says in the song, cussing a little less, and keeping your demons down and your trucks up and running with them purty angels sitting in the middle of them, and buy his album. Stay in your lane.
Like this whole country rap thing, I don't get it, man. It's like not even real music. There's no real lyricists or nothing, so I don't know why he's wasting his time, you know? Shut up and sit down, mother. Country rap is yo. Now, country rappers got hip tossed, then swiftly hit in its thick jaw. I wanna play some games, gonna change my rap name to Jigsaw, cause I just wanna get big, y'all. Work my way to the big stars, then tell them all to go themselves. I voted Trump and built big walls. Got a big mouth and big coming up to the mic in overalls, cause I'm sick of getting looked over with my farmer's hand and my southern drawl. That's why
More stereotypes and more cliches. Did he mention he voted for Trump? Stay in your lane. In another song of his, he talks disfavorably about the devil and how he's the one guy in all of the music industry who got there without all of that. That's pretty funny stuff. And even funnier is how the masses eat it right up and accept it at face value. Because the devil never lies. Oh, and he certainly never disguises himself as, you know, an angel of light, a man of righteousness. Stay close to Christ, ladies and gentlemen. Satan's kicked up his devil's game many notches. God bless each and every one of you in Jesus' mighty name. Until next time.